A single drop of blood falls onto golden coins, hissing like hot iron on skin. Arjuna's eyes widen, reflecting the battlefield like a mirror cracked by conscience. The wind carries the scent of sandalwood and iron, teacher and student about to collide. His bow, once an extension of his arm, now feels heavier than a mountain. In the hush before war, even the chariot wheels seem to hold their breath. A whisper rises, better to beg than to bathe in the blood of gurus. Imagine your favorite teacher standing before you, asking you to strike them down. Arjuna sees not enemies, but the hands that once guided his first clumsy arrows. Every face in the enemy ranks once blessed him. Now they demand his guilt. He understands. Victory will build his throne upon the bones of those who taught him. The Sanskrit word rakta means both blood and desire. Both will stain his soul. Even if the world crowns him king, every grain of rice will taste metallic. Arjuna's heart argues, wealth earned by murder is a necklace of thorns. He projects a future palace where laughter echoes hollow over unseen burial mounds. Depression, the ancient texts say, is the mind forecasting joy painted with blood. Krishna listens, eyes calm, as Arjuna confesses, "I see victory worse than defeat." The verse escapes Arjuna's lips like a wounded bird. Better arms than blood. Sanskrit syllables hang in the air, each letter a drop of reluctant conscience. He repeats the keyword rakta, feeling it pulse like a second heartbeat. Rakta, blood, also colors the sunset that refuses to comfort him tonight. Rakta, desire, threads through his veins, turning every ambition into a crimson debt. He closes his eyes and sees a river. The current is his teacher's breath. To slay the river is to dry his own source. He cannot drink blood. Arjuna realizes guilt is geography. Once you enter, every direction points inward. Even the idea of future joy feels like a betrayal of the dead. He drops his crown. Gold rings against stone like a funeral bell. Krishna's silence becomes a mirror, showing Arjuna the battlefield inside his own chest. Modern psychology calls this anticipatory guilt, punishing yourself for crimes not yet committed. Yet the Gita whispers, witness the stain, but do not let it choose for you. Arjuna breathes in the scent of earth, grounding himself beyond the color red. He understands. Guilt is a teacher, not a tyrant if listened to with detachment. The bow rises again, not for conquest, but for clarity beyond the stain. Sunrise spills like saffron water, washing the battlefield in tentative forgiveness. Arjuna's shadow stretches long, touching the feet of his teachers without violence. He steps forward, carrying the stain not as chains, but as memory. The chapter ends with breath. Inhale the past, exhale the possibility of honor. Fade out on the quiet truth. Even blood can teach if held in light.